What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good, my peoples? What's good, my peoples? We back in the building. Salute. Salute to everybody, man. Salute. We back in the building. We back in the building. Let's cook. We gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. Y'all want me to cook today? Let me know. We gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. We gonna cook today. Can we cook today? Are y'all ready to cook today? Are y'all ready to cook today? Are y'all ready to cook? DFW Motivation. What's up, my peoples? I forgot my headphones. Libra 926. What's up, family? We're gonna cook today. We're gonna cook today, and we're gonna cook some more today. Okay, so obviously we had Terrence Crawford uh, um comparisons to Jaron Ennis. This entire buildup was geared towards comparing Terrence Crawford to Jaron Boots Ennis, right? That's just the truth of the matter. H-Dub, my brother, what's up, family? Um, that's what this was. It's geared towards comparing Jaron Ennis to Terrence Crawford. Um, this happens a lot in the sport of boxing. This is nothing new. A lot of people won't remember when Manny Pacquiao was coming up. A lot of people won't remember that Manny Pacquiao fought in the same era as Floyd, and they didn't talk about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd for years. It wasn't until a certain period of time where everybody started to say it was Manny Pacquiao beat Oscar De La Hoya in 2008. That's when everybody started to say and put the two together, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Okay? So these things happen. Some organic, some manufactured, these rivalries. Okay. But remember, Manny Pacquiao, he defied the odds, right? He was too small for Oscar De La Hoya, and then he went up and beat Oscar De La Hoya, and Oscar De La Hoya retired on his stool, and Oscar De La Hoya helped contribute to the Manny Pacquiao-Floyd Mayweather rivalry. Okay, Riddick Bowe was one of my favorite heavyweights. He's my second favorite heavyweight. Hey, Obama, pugilist, punchline and pugilist. What's up? Riddick Bowe is one of my favorite. He's the second favorite heavyweight I have of all time, behind Larry Holmes. Riddick Bowe was that. So, this comparison, these rivalries, some naturally brew, like Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, Salvador, excuse me, and then you have Marquez, Pacquiao, Morales, and Barrera. Some rivalries are organic, some are not. Some are manufactured. The Pacquiao Floyd was manufactured. Third Simple NSU, my brother in the super chat. Much love, family. He said, salute Blue. Who will win? Shakur versus Prime Julio Cesar Chavez at 135. I gotta go Chavez. Until Shakur Stevenson has skill set, he's talented, but until I see him put pen to paper, I believe in Shakur. You guys know I believe in Shakur Stevenson's talent. 1000%. You understand? But again, we got to see it. We got to see it. You understand what I'm saying? So, Dion Dub, what's up? Maharbi Salam, YG Knight, Jay Brad, Euphorbio Dave, YG Knight, what's up, family? So we got to see it. In this situation with Shakur Stevenson, right? I like today he met with Eddie Hearn. And H-Dub, what's up, family? Unknown, what's up? What's up? Isaiah Eman, what's up? Hurston Cruz, what's up? KOD Testimony, what's up? The Haven Alexander, what's up? E, what's up? So this situation has got interesting. Joe Johnson, what's up, nephew? 8, what's up? Robert Singleton, 90 TV, Southwest Dice, Jonathan 97, Fastlane Jones, what's up? D-Boy Dev, 619 Cali Factor, number 3, Eastside Easy, Jonathan Thompson, what's up, family? Mr. Stony Rock 31, where you been at? Jay Guillory, what's up? Spence, New York City, what's up, family? Liba 926, what's up, family? Pugilist Shiznan, what's up? Rapper Stone, what's up, family? Aya Bama, what's up? Red Hook Brooklyn, is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. So M. Ray the Boss, what's good? If Shakur Stevenson sticks to what he's saying, right? Which is, he's going to sign the contract. He met with Eddie Hearn today. Plasma Force, what's up, family? Mike Scott, what's up? He met with Eddie Hearn today. And Shakur Stevenson is saying that Copper Aborigine, what's good? He's going to do fight-by-fight basis. He's not going to sign and lock himself in. And the one thing I say with Shakur is that with these fighters, the reason why you confuse fans, right? Myra, to you, what's up? The reason why fans get confused and fans get frustrated with fighters, one of the main reasons why, and I'm going to explain this to you, is, and they're human, but they cannot get mad at the fans. They say one thing and then do another tomorrow. Kenneth Pinckney, what's good? So Shakur said he liked the 3-fight deal that Eddie Hearn is putting on the table, right? He said Eddie Hearn is offering him 3 fights, and then when he was asked what's the 3 fights he would like, he said William Zepeda, Lomachenko, or Tank. DeMarcus Martin, what's up? He wants, George Kambosos. Monica Johnson, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Why are you mentioning these people? Let me explain something to y'all. When you are trying to get, and this is a lesson that Shakur can take from a fan standpoint, and somebody been in boxing before he was born. Lil said it. What's up? Cali World, peace and blessings, Queen. When you are the Pullout Bandit, what's up? Confusing the fans. When there's a fight, these fighters. Hold on, I got to get my headphones because I can't hear. When these fighters don't understand how to place blame on other fighters. For years, Manny Pacquiao, he mastered the art of transferring the blame from himself to Floyd Mayweather. The Future, what's up? Pull out Banner, what's good? Wayne Twins, what's up? Lil Setter, what's good? They don't know how to transfer the blame from one to another and put pressure on the other. When Shakur, every time Shakur has a microphone in his face, Shakur, listen to this. Every time there's a microphone in your face and somebody says, who do you want to fight next? Shakur, you have one answer, and that's it. Who do you want to fight next? Gervonta Tank Davis. When they say, give us 3 names you want to fight next, you have to say Gervonta Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Gervonta Tank Davis. The reason that you do this is because it takes the pressure off of you and applies it to him to make the fight. Ty in the sky, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? It takes the pressure off of you, and it applies the pressure to him, to where now people are going to say, well, why are you fighting Williams Zepeda? Because Tank won't fight me. Why are you fighting George Kambosos? Because Tank won't fight me. Why are you fighting fighter X and A? Because Tank won't fight me. Jill James Khalil 98, what's up? But when you give an out and you say, who you want to fight next? Oh, I want to fight George Kambosos in Australia. What? What? Oh, Tank don't have to be included in the deal. Jalen, peace and blessings, Queen. These fighters need PRs like myself. The PRs, and no disrespect to the PRs and the talking points and the people that talk for these fighters, they don't know what they don't know how to control the crowd, people. He needs somebody like myself that knows how to control the crowd and can tell you guys and can tell, bro, you have to say, the pull-out band and say he's being honest. Honesty don't get you nothing in the sport of boxing, bro. You see where people turned on me for being honest? Prince of Hearts said that's cap. You know what the best part about this is, Prince of Hearts? Is I'm on my laptop. West Philly tour, Midwest Tony, Tariq Wilson, what's good? Tariq Wilson said painted nails. Who got painted nails? What are you talking about? Rich Porter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. With Tank being the A side, it don't matter where he signed. Tank has to send the fight. He the money in the draw. Yeah, but you got to make yourself available for him to fight. You have to make yourself available for him to fight. Yes, he's the A side, but you have to make yourself more than available for him to fight, for him to send the contract. If you put yourself in a position where he has options, then you lose. D. Rich Richardson, John J. Doe, what's up? When you put yourself in position, Jay the Ghost Carter, what's up, family? When you put yourself in position where Tank has options and he can maneuver around you because he has a built-in, I'm not saying that Tank is using built-in excuses. Hardware Jones, what's good? I'm saying that when you give people options, I'm saying Shakur capping about the Tank joint, but we'll run to Australia. Exact. You hit the nail on the head, bro. Why are you talking about man, hold on, because I can't hear my soundboard. And that's frustrating me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Get the likes up. Sorry, my people. So here's the thing, right? Okay, so here's the thing, right? So what I'm saying is, a salute to my brother Rich Porter, man. So here's the thing, right? You have to make yourself available. I need y'all to get the lights up, man. Let's get them lights up. You have to make yourself available, okay? When you say stuff like, I want to go to Australia and embarrass Cambosis in Australia. What do you gain about going to fight Cambosis in Australia? Nothing. TC Sound Collector, what's good? You gain nothing by fighting Cambosis in Australia. He just got stopped by Lomachenko. He got beat twice by Devin Haney in Australia. What do you gain by fighting Cambosis? Absolutely nothing. Why did you even mention him? Oscar De La Hoya said, if you don't sign the Golden Boy Promotions, you're not getting the Williams Zepeda fight. So why are you mentioning his name? Sylvester Stanton, what's up? Then you mention Lomachenko and Tank Davis in the same breath. Well, you don't want the loser. So why are you mentioning if you picking Tank Davis to beat Lomachenko, why are you mentioning Lomachenko? It makes no sense. It makes zero sense to mention these people because they do nothing for you in your career. The only person you should be mentioning when they say, hey, Shakur, top 3 fighters you want to fight next, Tank Davis, and Gervonta Tank Davis. That's it. That's all. Let me say it to y'all again. Who you want to fight next, Shakur? Tank Davis, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Gervonta Davis. That's it. That's all. There is nobody else on your brain. Tank Davis has, Lawrence Brazier, what's up, family? Tank Davis has options. You know why Tank Davis has options? It's because he's the cash cow. Tank Davis is one of the faces of the sport of boxing. Tank Davis sells out arenas and owns gate records. He owns the highest gate at the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. He owns the record at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. He owns the 5th highest gate in Las Vegas boxing history. Tank Davis can fight anybody at this point in time. And he's going to do good numbers. That's it. That's all. He fought Frank Martin, and I was told that he did a $15 million gate. So Tank Davis can fight who he wants. He has options. You do not. Melly Mel says Shakur should just sit and wait until Tank wants to fight him. No, that's not what I'm saying. Freedom March, what's up, family? That's not what Copper Aborigines, Chuck PC, Ville Boston, what's up? King Grayson, what's good? That's not what I'm saying at all whatsoever. I'm saying you have to transfer the energy to Gervonta Tank Davis. You cannot be out here acting like you have options because you do not. Hood Rich 410, what's up, family? People are not paying. Shakur is not fighting on pay-per-view, people. Tank Davis is fighting on pay-per-view. Keith Gamble, what's good? Shakur, the ultimate goal is Gervonta Tank Davis. And to make it clear to you, okay, let me explain something to you guys. Okay, what I'm saying is pass the buck. Who do you want to fight next? I want to fight Gervonta Davis. I want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. And I want to fight Tank Davis. Everything else is just because I can't get Tank Davis. 3800 Ernesto, what's up? Up for real, what's good? Tariq Wilson, what's good? He said the pull-up band and said Dev was doing it. Dev was doing what? Hacks was good. Dev was doing what? Because people are not paying attention. Gervonta Tank Davis, in so many words, he's telling you that Shakur Stevenson is next after Lomachenko. If you take yourself out the sweepstakes, you're not even trying to hear what I just told you. He is indicating that the next fight for Tank Davis he's indicating that it will be Shakur Stevenson. He's telling you the next Jay Blizzard, what's up? He's telling you the next fight is more than likely going to be Shakur. If you start talking about William Cepeda and George Kambosos in Australia, you are removing yourself from the equation. What I am saying is that those fights, now you have Ronald Moss. Let's go. This is what Manny Pacquiao did. Oh, Floyd Mayweather don't want to fight me, so I got to fight fighter X. I got to fight this guy. I got to fight that guy because Floyd don't want to fight me. He passed the buck on Floyd. Floyd was the cash cow. Floyd was the face. He was the pound for pound king. Jahad Mitchell was good. Manny Pacquiao put the pressure, and everybody was complaining and blaming Floyd for the Pacquiao fight not happening. Although Floyd said, listen, I will fight Manny Pacquiao in the drop of a hat as long as he agreed to Olympic-style testing. Yo, Tony, what's good? But everybody dismissed that because Manny Pacquiao kept passing the buck. Well, got to fight him. Who you want to fight next? Floyd Mayweather. Well, we know he doesn't want to fight me. We know that he's a chicken. We know he's running. BP77, what's good? And then what did y'all do? What did the fans do? Yeah, man, it's Floyd Mayweather's fault. So what I'm telling you guys is Shakur has the option right now. BP77, what's good? Whenever there's a microphone in your face, Chakra over 9K, what's good? Don't tell the people, hey, what's the 3 fights you want? Oh, I want to fight George Kambosos is the first name that came out of his mouth. Excuse me? Raven Nation, what's up? Brent Lawson, what's good? Excuse me? Who do you want to fight next? Oh, I want to fight Kambosos in Australia. Excuse me? Planet Jumper, Jeffrey Sharp, what's good? Are y'all understanding what I'm talking about? Shakur is being honest because he don't believe that Miss Lucky Me 4 do 7. Peace, blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? He's being honest, right? And he's telling the truth because maybe he believes that the fight with him and Tank ain't happening next. Shogun 76, what's good? But you have to tell the people because that's the fight. That's the ultimate goal. Let's be real. And the people are demanding that fight, right? So you got to put the pressure on these people to make these people to put the pressure on Tank. Out of Sports Guy, what's up? And guess what? Agent Coffee and Gaming, what's good? You understand what I'm trying to explain to y'all? You put the pressure on Tank Davis. You don't say Kambosos. So now if Tank fight Isaac Cruz next, right? Then Tank could be like, well, you know, Shakur said he was trying to fight George Kambosos in Australia. Exactly, Melly Mel. Exactly. You put the pressure on Tank. If you're not fighting Tank, it's not because of you. It's because of Tank. Who you want to fight next? Tank Davis. I'm signing this fight-by-fight deal. Why? I'm not signing and committing to nothing long-term. Why? Because I want Tank Davis fight. Like he said, Edward Torres, what's up? Shut Up and Lab, what's up? Brent Lawson, what's good? Brandon Christian, what's up, family? So he said Shakur is cloud chaser. He knows he's not ready for Tank fight. Wanting to fight Kambosos coming off his stoppage loss is nasty work. That's why I'm see what I'm saying, Brandon Christian? That's what I'm saying. You can be, there's a such thing as being too honest. Men know this all the time. Freedom March, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. On your boy Blue. Appreciate you, King. Malik Black, Eugene Ramos, what's good? There's a such thing in being too honest. Let me give you an example. Eric Dixon, what's good? Eugene Ramos, what's good? Donald Burrell, what's up, Emmy? You out with your wife. You see a beautiful woman. Angel Hernandez, what's good? She said, oh, that woman is beautiful. Man, don't you think she beautiful? You better think about that before you respond. You see how you just got caught up? Now, clearly, she knows that you know. And she knows that you know that she knows that you know that said woman is beautiful. Look at her body. She got a nice body. She beautiful. Now, don't you think so? You better think twice before you answer that question. You better think twice. Now you could be like, oh yeah, for sure. Her body beautiful. She beautiful. She bad. You know how she gonna look at you? Play yourself if you want to. Lyndon Stevens, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said that guy Shakur sound like it capping a lot. Just shut up and get in the ring. Seems to me like he wanna run. I don't know if he wanna run, but Via Frere, what's up, family? Lawrence Brazier said, my wife heard you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, brother. I'm trying to tell you. You better pause and think about it. Count to 10 before you respond. Queen 7-1, peace of blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? You better count to 10. Count to 10. Aaron Purnell, what's up, family? Count to 10 before you respond. Young Earl, what's good? Give yourself time to. Hayden Harradine, salute to you. Give yourself time to think before you respond. Young Earl, what's up? You understand? And again, that's what I'm saying. There's such thing as being too honest. You know, Light Eyes, what's up? There's a possibility you ain't gonna get the tank fight next. It makes sense. And then here's the thing that Savant, what's good? I'm watching it and I'm like, Happy Valley Farm, what's good? Robert Singleton, what's up, family? I'm watching the interview and I'm like, oh no. When somebody said, the dude asked him, well, do you want to fight Dennis Baranchek and unify the belts? He just stopped and paused and looked like, Dennis Baranchek? Bruh. It's a unification bout on twos. What's up? J-Man, what's up? Savant, what's up? I know you having fun with the process. I know you having fun with everybody courting you and everybody want to sign you, and it's fun. You understand? But you got to understand how you are making yourself look to the most important people in boxing outside of the fighters. Do you guys know who the most important people in boxing is outside of the fighters? Drop the number 7 in the chat if you know who the most important people is in the sport of boxing outside of the fighters themselves. You know who the most important people in the sport of boxing is? The fans. You are the most important person in boxing. And if you don't make it, here's another thing. The fans are the most important people in boxing outside of the fighters themselves. Because without the fans, the fighters can't get paid and there's no sport. There's no sport. You see what happened when we was going through a global pandemic? No fans was allowed, social distancing. Sports was tanking out. If there, Donnie 3 times, what's good? If there was ever a time, Kevin Harden, what's up, that you understood your value in all of sports, it was during the global pandemic. Comcast Display, what's up, family? Marvel's so cool, what's good? If there were ever, J-Man, what's up? If there was ever a time you understood your value in all of sports, not just boxing, but in all the sports, it was during the global pandemic. It told you everything you need to know. They cannot operate without you. It will tank out. It will bottom out. All sports, including the NFL, including the NBA, they need the fans. They need you. You are a vital part. You are a vital organ to their success, to their functioning. You are the heartbeat. Jamal Rogers said, why are you promoting Crawford, not fighting Jaron, bro? 7 figures, PGH Big Dog, what's good? First off, I'm not promoting Crawford, not fighting Jaron. That's number one. Okay, let's get that straight. Paying attention is free. When did I promote Terrence Crawford not fighting Jaron Ennis? Please explain that to me. 7 figures, what's up? When did you ever hear me promote Terrence Crawford not fighting Jaron Boots Ennis? When did you hear that? I was actually the first person that was trying to force that fight to happen. Are you aware of that? So why would I be the person on here promoting him not fighting him? Eric, oh, what's up? Paying attention is free. It's the most free, expensive thing in the world. I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. Okay? And so here's the thing. He said, why your titles say Crawford Boots will never happen? Because it won't happen. Because it's not. Eric Dixon, what's up? Because for one, here we go. Happy Valley Farm, what's up? Let me explain to you again. Explain to me outside of yourself, okay? And again, I understand this. This is a conflict. It's a contradiction, but it's the truth. He says just because you couldn't make it don't mean real promoters. So what qualifies to be a real promoter? Now, I want you to understand that you insulted me first. So when I start giving you this work, don't play victim. You insulted me talking about real promoters. What's a real promoter, brother? What qualifies to be a real promoter? He said you was a commentator, bro, at BOK Prime. I was also a matchmaker at BOK Prime, if you know anything. See, stupidity is very contagious. I wore many hats at BOK Prime, okay? I helped open the door for BOK Prime in the sport of boxing. Not so smart guy. And furthermore, I brought all the pieces together to the table to discuss it. So while you talking, not so smart guy, okay, you said a real promoter, right? Now watch this now. He said a real promoter. A real promoter can make it happen. Well, let me bring you to the front of the congregation, not so smart guy. Do you know? Now, watch this now. Do you know the quote unquote real promoter is the one that turned it down? I know you was manufactured at Morons Are Us, but the quote unquote real promoter that you're talking about, Jamal Rogers, he's the one that turned it down. And actually, guess what? There was no real promoter. Hence the reason why Jaron Boots Ennis was suing his quote unquote real promoter for not living up and giving him everything that they said they was going to do. Not so smart guy. But the network, not so smart guy, and Steven Espinosa is the one that turned it down. That's the one you called the real promoter. That's the one you called the real promoter. Now, we know you was manufactured at Morons Are Us. The worst part is they went out of business and there's a recall on people like you. So we can't even send you back to be fixed. There's no hope. So here's the thing. He said, and you ain't got no power to make the BOK boss Zab. Me and Zab work hand in hand at BOK Prime. You don't know what you're talking about once again. And I was working with BOK Prime before Zab got there. And that's my brother. And the three of us sat down together. Whoops. Did you know that, moron? Now go slip on that banana peel. So you said, a real promoter will make it happen. So why hasn't it happened yet? Go ahead. We'll wait. No, don't leave me alone. No, sir. No, sir. Don't leave me alone. You stay right here in my company. Don't leave me alone. So now I'm going to ask you, where's the real promoters and why aren't they making it happen? Since you said I'm not a real promoter and couldn't make it happen. So where's the real promoters to make it happen? Because the real promoters, and shouts out to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn just told you it ain't happening no time soon. Not so smart guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Eddie Hearn, you said Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn just told you he don't have no interest in making it happen no time soon because he wants Jaron Ennis to collect all the belts. So isn't he being anti-Terrence Crawford versus Jaron Ennis? Isn't Eddie Hearn being, then don't you consider him being anti-Terrence Crawford versus Jaron Ennis? We know you're not very bright. We know we know that you walk in the walls backwards. But Eddie Hearn just said that the goal is to collect all the belts at 147. Last time I checked, not so smart guy, does Terrence Crawford have a belt at 147? Go ahead and tell us. So now, Eddie Hearn is the real promoter. He just told you he wants to collect all the belts. So now I'm going to ask you, which one of those belts do Terrence Crawford have at 147? Go ahead. We're waiting for you. No, don't leave it be. No. Don't leave it be. You see, now you want to bail. Now you put your parachute on and you want to bail out. But guess what? I just ripped a hole in your parachute. So if you jump out this plane, you're going to nosedive. So I'm going to ask you again. Now I'm going to ask you again. Now you're talking about I'm going out my way to protect Terrence Crawford. No, I'm asking you again, brother. I'm going to ask you again. What did Eddie Hearn just sit there and say? Yes or no? Did Eddie Hearn just say the goal is to collect all the belts at 147? So tell me which belt do Terrence Crawford have at 147? I ain't turning on nobody. I'm telling you the truth. Morons are us. I never said that Boots don't want to fight. I never said that Bozy don't want to fight. Never told you that. See, we know comprehension is not your strong suit. We know you finished super duper last in comprehension. You said I went to Bozy's gym and I turned on. I didn't turn on nobody. What are you talking about? I'm telling you the honest truth, but you can't pay attention. You might be technically right, but you know what it is. No, I don't know what it is. Either I'm right or I'm wrong. Which one is it? Not so smart guy. We knew what we was dealing with when you got in this conversation. Now you said technically I'm right, but I'm not right. Which one is it? Am I right or am I wrong? Which one is it? Jaron Purdy, what's up, family? So which one is it? Am I right or am I wrong? Freedom March, my brother said fans are weird. No, these dudes are not fans. These are weird. These are morons. They're not fans. Eddie Sosa, what's up? He said, you right. You just want to see it. I just want to see the fight. No. We ain't going to play that game because you just insulted me. I knew I was right and you knew I was right from the very beginning, but you insulted me. So I never turned on Bozy and Boots. I tried to make the fight with Bozy and Boots and Terrence Crawford. Steven Espinosa is the one that didn't want to make the fight happen. But yet you came here insulting me talking about I'm not a real promoter. No, I don't have a promoter's license. But for the fans, I tried to put the fight in motion. Randall 700, what's good? Instead of you insulting me, you should have been applauding me. Motorsport Sports, what's up? Instead of you coming here and insulting me, you should have been applauding me for being somebody that you can talk to, that went to the back and said, this is the fight the people want to see. Let's make it happen for the people. But yet, you ungrateful, and you gonna come here and insult me talking about I'm not a real promoter for trying to make the fight that you claim you want to see. When you quote unquote call these fake, the real promoters, yeah, you moron. Because I was the one that tried to make the fight happen. Not Eddie Hearn, not Steven Espinosa, not Al Heyman, me. I was the one that brought it to the table. Not so smart guy. Terrence Crawford didn't care who he was fighting. And I was the one that said, hey man, let's do this for the people. Because everybody else was pushing for other fights. Not so smart guy. I pushed for it. And Terrence Crawford greenlit it. And I was the one at 12 o'clock at night that got on the phone with Bozy Ennis. All facts. Immediately I called Bozy Ennis. So since you sitting here talking about, oh, you not a real promoter. Well, ask Bozy Ennis who called to make the fight happen. Ask him who called him. Did Steven Espinosa call him? Did Eddie Hearn call him? Did Al Heyman call him? I called him to give you the fight. And here, this is the thanks I get. They still ain't trying to make the fight. I tried to put my best foot forward to make the fight happen, and you got the audacity to talk about what I am and what I'm not. Big brother in life, what's good? But yeah, you got the audacity to come here and say, oh, you not a real promoter. But the ones that you claim to be a real promoter ain't trying to make the fight. You moron. You live in your mother's basement. You got spaghetti on your shirt. You're screaming the meatloaf is ready. You got pom-poms on. You got $10 Walmart sneakers, and you suck on lollipops. Get them up out of here. Clowns are us. Derry Choice, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Turkey Al Sheikh said there will be a surprise at the fight. What surprise do you think will be announced at the fight? At Terrence Crawford fight? Key Struck, what's good? Kiki, peace of blessings, queen. How you feeling today? In the super chat, peace of blessings. She said, "Happy Monday, blessings to you, queen. Appreciate it." See, these are the lies. Zainier Pressy, what's good? You see these people right here? They just be. This is the thing. We have these false narratives, these lies out here that just get spewed everywhere. Key Structure said, "Blue, Terrence Crawford had the IBF title because he didn't fight his mandatory, which was Boots, and he dropped the belt." What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all just be making up things. First and foremost, if you don't know what's going on, you guys should educate yourself. Terrence Crawford did not have the IBF title. What are you talking about? Errol Spence had the IBF title. It wasn't until Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence. Jaron Boots Ennis was Errol Spence mandatory for a year. What are you talking about? Ramification, what's up? He was Errol Spence mandatory for a year. Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence and inherited Jaron Ennis as his mandatory. Terrence Crawford was contractually obligated to rematch Errol Spence, and the IBF knew that. See, these are the lies and the nonsense that's spewed in the sport of boxing that causes confusion. And Terrence Crawford did not drop no belt. The IBF stripped him. What are you talking about? They stripped him because they wanted to give Ennis his opportunity. But they knew going into the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight, that they had a rematch clause in the contract. So how was Terrence Crawford, how was that his fault? Please explain to me a key structure. How was that Terrence Crawford fault? Go ahead and tell us. See, the problem that I have with these types of comments and statements is that these are the things that people are telling other people. So key structure is out here telling other people, yeah, Terrence Crawford, he dropped the belt not to fight Boots. What? They stripped him before he even knew and was made aware that Errol Spence wasn't going to rematch him. Terrell Richardson, what's good? Don K, what's up? So please explain to me, brother. Come back and tell us. As quick as y'all be typing in the chat, y'all should be quick to respond. Bowser Robert, what's good? No, I'm not explaining, Robert. I'm not explaining to them. I'm making an example out of them and explaining to the mass majority of people, the real boxing fans. Don't confuse my message with, I'm not entertaining them. I'm entertaining what's wrong with the sport of boxing. J-Man, what's up? See, I'm not explaining to them because we already know if I only had a brain, I could walk straight. If I only had a brain, I can knit a sweater. You understand? I know, we already know what it is. Just like with the other brother, we knew once we got into this conversation, we knew what kind of conversation we was getting into. Shakia Fields, peace and blessings, Queen. How you feeling today? Jack Daniels, what's up? Angry Jack, what's up? 818, what's up, family? We already knew what we was getting into when this conversation started. No, I'm just using it as an opportunity to teach. Tavon Young, what's up? That's what we doing. J Pitty City, what's up? We're not using this. I use these folks as examples to the sport of boxing and to the real fans in the sport of boxing. That's it. That's all. JT's, what's up? You understand? Who has the best nickname in boxing? That's subject to opinion. Tank name is it fits him perfect. You understand? So I'm using these opportunities to teach. That's it. That's all. I mean, we know they're not going to click the link, right? Baby Chew, what's up, family? We know they ain't going to click the link. We know they're not educating themselves. We know this already. We know where they stand. You understand? Dwayne Yosef, what's up, family? See, it sounds good. See, they go listening to these other platforms. West 7 Goat, what's good? The Sports Guy, what's good? They go listen to these other platforms. There's so many. You see, there's not, when you have basketball channels, right? There's opinionated, but not like in the sport of boxing. You can have channels that actually be out here telling you guys things that's just not true. And so just because it fits a narrative that you want it to fit, you go love that channel. So you listening to them spewing nonsense and false information, and then you come back to people like me with this nonsense, and then you get quickly embarrassed, and then you're like, oh, well, wait a minute. It turns into insults, right? It turns into lies, name calling, because you don't have a foundation to stand on. Like you see the brother just said, well, you right, but I just want to see the fight. So why did you just come here and insult me? I'm not the one that's holding up the fight. I'm not the one that did this. Warrior Class the Third, what's good? I'm not that person. I didn't do that. So why you come here? Because I'm the one that's going to respond to you. Because I actually talk to you. Stephen Espinosa don't care about you. Percy Jr., what's good? He could care less about you. Pewter Shiznam, what's good? Dragon Fang, what's good? Most of them could care less. They ain't gonna talk to you. And they told the media only because they're obligated to. They don't even want to talk to us. But see, every day I come here and kick it with you. So you take it out on me. Insult me and insult my grind. Ruben Gutierrez was good. You want to insult me and my grind for trying to make the best fights for you. How you like that? I'm trying to give this brother what he claimed he wanted to see was the fight. And he blaming me and insulting me. But bigging up them. The ones that ain't trying to make the fight, you want to give them credit for doing nothing. Messiah, what's up? But the ones that try to do it and that talk to you every day and care what you think, then you want to minimalize me and talk down on me. How that work? DeAndre Campbell, what's up? How does that work exactly? Think about that. Fat Bull 717, what's up? Then he said you switched on Boots Ennis. Really? Show me another person in sport that actually attempted to make the fight between Boots and Terrence Crawford. Show me one. Show me. I want y'all, RC, what's up, Femi? I want y'all to tell me one person in the sport of boxing you heard that attempted to make Boots Ennis and Terrence Crawford fight. C. Bell, what's up? Pull out band and said Turkey. No, Turkey just inquired about it. Jay West, what's up? Turkey just inquired about it. And that was just this past weekend. I did it in 2022. Crosslight, what's up? Jay West, Ron, what's up? I did it 2 years ago. Who else you know? Jeff, what's good? Who else you know said, let's make this fight happen? Who else? Everybody talking about it, but who actually put work in to try to make it happen? Nathaniel Nolan, what's up? Who else? Not a single soul, huh? Not a single soul. Not a single soul, huh? You can't come up with one promoter, one manager. But this dude said, oh, he was what? Did Cameron Duncan try to make the fight? The late Cameron Duncan, did he try to make the fight? Because that's who Boots was signed with. Anthony Ice, what's up? Patrick Sheard, what's up? JB, what's up? Jeff, what's up? Boots was signed to Cameron Duncan, not Blue Blood, not BOK Prime. Did Cameron Duncan try to make the fight? I'll wait. Did he even contact Terrence Crawford about making a fight? Did he? I brought it to Zab. I brought it to BOK Prime. All facts. They'll tell you that. I brought that to them. All facts. Ask them. I was the one that was lobbying from the very beginning. Ask them. They was talking about Pacquiao. They was talking about this person. Terrence Crawford said this: I don't care who I fight. I want Errol Spence. That's the ultimate goal. If I can't get Errol Spence, it really doesn't matter who I fight. Give me anybody. And I said, so they was like, let's make Manny Pacquiao. They even inquired about Floyd. This is all true. If I'm lying, I'm flying. There was, and now I'm giving y'all exclusive information. There was even contact to try to make a Floyd Mayweather-Terrence Crawford fight. And I said, obviously, if you could get Floyd Mayweather, that makes all the sense in the world. If you cannot get Floyd, right? Because Terrence was like, Hey, man, Floyd ain't going to fight me. I don't think Floyd going to do it, but of course I'll fight Floyd Mayweather. And Manny Pacquiao, and I said the Manny Pacquiao fight don't make sense because he just got beat up. You're Dana Sugas. So I said, hey, man, in the meetings, this is all true. In the meetings, I said, let's do Jaron Boots Ennis. Let's do Terrence Crawford and Ennis. If Terrence Crawford agreed to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, let's do Terrence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis. And you know what Terrence Crawford's response was? This is all true. Terrence Crawford's response was, he ain't see nothing like me. I'm not concerned with him at all. If that's the fight you want to make and you guys can make it and I can't get the Errol Spence fight, make it happen. I immediately asked Bozy. So how did I turn on Bozy and Boots? That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. Ask Bozy. I said Terrence Crawford said, okay, he gave the green light. He gave the green light. I said, listen, I'll call y'all back. We was on the meeting. I said, I'll call y'all back. Let me call Bozy. Ask Bozy. I called Bozy. I said, listen, I got an opportunity of a lifetime. Everybody finally agreed to what I was pushing to make a fight with Terrence Crawford and yourself. Terrence Crawford agreed verbally that he would do it. Now we got to put the pieces together to actually make the fight. Bozy said, oh, word? I said, absolutely, Bozy. I said, listen, I want to put you on the phone with them. Bozy got on the phone with them, had a conversation. Bozy said, listen, okay, let's reach out to Steven Espinosa. Next day, Zab set it up with Steven Espinosa. Had the conversation. Steven Espinosa said, we don't have a date to make the fight. He said, what date you going to make this fight? Because we already booked up. Now, that's the truth. They go with some truth for you. So now I just gave y'all an exclusive that anybody can cut up and use. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather was actually contacted to make the fight. And how much they was talking about, Floyd wanted about $200 million. To even begin to have a conversation to even negotiate a fight with Terrence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. All true. All true. All true. So there you have it. So while you run around talking about, oh, you ain't no real promoter. Well, guess what? The real promoters wasn't trying to make the fight. I was. D Luckett, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Crawford keeps proving these haters wrong. This next fight is going to be even more proof that they won't accept it. Just makes the win even sweeter. It just makes the win even sweeter. Yeah. All I was trying to do was give the fans get mad at me for trying to make the fight you want to see. How silly is that? Only in boxing. Salute to Patrick Shear, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Y'all get mad at me for trying to make the fight. You went with BOK Prime. Psst. Can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I try to give y'all the fight, and y'all blaming me. Oh, you ain't no real promoter. Well, guess what? Your quote unquote real promoter ain't trying to make the fight. I mean, Eddie Hearn is a great promoter and a great talking piece. Eddie Hearn just told you. Eddie Hearn just told you. He just told you our goal is to make unification bout for Jaron Ennis. Because here's why. Let me explain something else to you. Let me explain. RC, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. For the grind, appreciate you, Blue. I appreciate you, King. Now, let me explain something to y'all, right? In the sport of boxing, okay? In the sport of boxing, you guys got to understand something. The Zone is investing in Jaron Ennis. Eddie Hearn is investing in Jaron Ennis. Y'all are missing the business, okay? So let me explain something to y'all. I'm here trying to explain y'all the business of the sport, and y'all get mad at me for giving you truth, Okay, so there's a business in the sport of boxing. Okay, Eddie Hearn. Okay, uh, 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 um, Eddie Hearn is trying to give you the business of the sport of boxing, right? Let me explain something to you. The Zone. If you listen to what Eddie Hearn just told you the other day, he said the Zone was extremely happy with how Jaron Ennis is selling, with the reaction that people are having to Jaron Boots Ennis. They are extremely excited about Jaron Boots Ennis. They are extremely happy. They have to cut the check. Okay. Right. So you got to understand, right? You got to understand something. They going to Carly Tom, Carla Tom. What's up, family? Zania Presley, what's good? So you got to understand something, right? The Zone is cutting check. Okay, they investing in him, right? Why would they put him in the position before they recoup? Before they even recoup any parts. King John, man, salute, man. Out in the motherland, man. He said, Blue, I'm still in the motherland, always trying to catch up with you. But my wife here doing your intro with the first, like, you before my kids. Now you got my wife addicted in your intro, shaking my head. Hey, salute to you, King. That's a blessing to me, man. That's a blessing. So now check this out. Right? You got to understand this. This is a business. The Zone is investing in this business. So this is out of the hands, as I tell you guys, of Jaron Ennis. They're not going to take Jaron Ennis, right, and put him in the most dangerous fight of his career, the first fight before they saw a return on the investment for investing in him. Why would they do that? That's not smart from the business standpoint. Jaron Boots Ennis and Bozy Ennis would take the fight because they are the product. So they are Dr. RTV. What's good? Jaron Boots Ennis is the product. He don't care. You pay me, I'm fighting whoever you put. I want to fight Terrence Crawford. You pay me, I'm fighting Terrence Crawford. Right? I don't care about Jaron. Why does Jaron Ennis, and I'm not saying he's being insensitive, he and Bozy, but why would Jaron Ennis and Bozy be concerned with the Zone recouping their money? No, they're worrying about getting their portion. That's it. That's all. Now they want to sell out and they want to prove their worth. But the end of the day, pay me for my time. You understand? Pay me for my time. Right? So Jaron Ennis goes out there and fights Terrence Crawford and loses. He's going to get paid. The Zone is not going to get paid anymore. Their product has now lost value. It's been devalued. Why would they want to do that? Okay, it's equivalent to, like I told you guys, let me give you guys an example, right? You have Rolex watches, you have cars, Bentleys. They are, while they are on the showroom floor, and while they are, in the showroom, in a store, their value is high. A Rolex watch value is high. A Gilbert Vasquez, what's good? A Bentley value is high. As soon as you buy it, and as soon as you put it out on the streets, right, the value plummets. Ray Davis, what's up, family? How you feeling? The value plummets as soon as you put it out on the street, as soon as it touches the streets, right? It plummets immediately. Okay? Now imagine you getting a Bentley, and you, as soon as you pull off the lot. No, you want to treat it with care. You want to break it in. Million Mike, what's good? You want to break it in. You don't want to, you put on new shoes and just start dancing immediately as soon as you put the shoes on? You don't put on brand new shoes and jump right on the dance floor. You try to ease it in. You ease your way in. Frank, what's good? To give you an example, another example, Zania Presley, what's good? You know, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Easy Button, what's good? When you meet a woman as a man for the first time, right? Because the man has to make, when you are intimate with a woman for the first time, the man is looking to make the impression. 95% of the time, he's the one that has to make a lasting impression, right? You got to perform, right? You jump on you jump on said soul, and you just start pounding away, bang, 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 bang. She gonna be like, ho, time out, bro. Go that way. You understand? You got it. Maya Egypt, Peace West Queen. You want to break it in properly. Okay? And it's the same thing with boxing. Boots Ennis is their brand new showroom Bentley, Rolex watch, Gator shoes, and they ain't trying to put him on that dance floor. Carl Henderson, what's good? Christopher West, what's good? They ain't trying to do that. Alex, what's good? Sean Lowe, what's up? So why do you think now if it's up to your Bentley, if it's up to your Ferrari, your McLaren, or whatever else car, Lambo, right? You get in the Lambo is created and tailored to do 150. But do you get in your Lambo and the first thing you do is 150? Of course not. You want to break her in. You want to get her comfortable. You want to get used to it. Once you get used to it, you get accustomed to it. You understand what she can do. She understand what you can do. You understand? Ice Cream Man never fails. You understand? So, DeAndre Cameron, what's good? So you want to give yourself, so does the Lambo want to go fast? 1,000%. Does the Bentley want to be out there? Yeah. You get a Bentley or you get a Maybach or a Phantom or whatever. The first thing you're trying to do is drive it through New York City with all them potholes? Of course not. Of course not. You want to buy a Lamborghini and the first thing you want to do is hit New York City streets? That wouldn't be smart, now would it? Even though you know it's supposed to be able to handle the terrain. You ain't trying to test it. You don't want to see. Not yet. So now you got Boots Ennis. You DAZN. Do you want to? No. You Eddie Hearn. You done convinced DAZN to put this money up behind Boots. You want to? Hey, you Eddie Hearn. Hey, man, Boots Ennis, man. He the truth, man. Yeah, let's get with him. Let's get it. Boots is everything. Let's get it. He just did that. Eddie Hearn just did that. Didn't he? With Sabril Matias. And how'd that play out? He just did that with Sabril Matias. How'd that work out? Didn't work out very well, did it? It didn't work out very well. So you're going to take Boots, the first and second fight out, and put him in the ring with the best fighter on this planet? Now make that make sense. Hey, bro, let me get a return on my investment. And then Charles Mash said, I'm there over here. Whoa, bro. Go that way. Facts. You know how that works. Come on, man. Every all men been there. You trying to prove a point. She be like, bro, listen. No, I'm good, brother. I'm good over here. J Pitty City, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco On your boy Blue. He said Boots even fought in the pocket once he realized dude couldn't hurt him just to make the fight more exciting. Right. Kenneth Neal, what's good? It's called protecting your investment. Exactly. The Outlaw Pugilist Reloaded, what's up? Exactly. You protect your investment. You protect your investment. It don't have nothing to do with Boots. Cameron Duncan was trying to build him up. You understand? So Terrence Crawford is already a finished product. Terrence Crawford is like, okay, put him in there with me if you want to. Go ahead and put him in here with me if you want to. But what's the risk? Berries, yes, what's up? You got to understand something if you Terrence Crawford. What do I gain out of this? Nothing. I don't gain a belt. I'm not going to get the biggest payday in my career. I'm not going to get credit for it because y'all know Terrence Crawford not going to get credit for it. He beats Jaron Ennis, and everybody's going to be like, yeah, well, he was too green. He ain't never fought this type of fighter. He ain't never did this. He ain't never did. That's what's going to happen. Timothy Abrams is good. He said, you really didn't need the soundboard, Blue. No, I don't need it, but I love it. Letchy Puma Skill, what's good? I don't need the soundboard, but I like it. I don't need a lot of things. I don't need the Range Rover. I don't need the sports cars. I don't need my truck. I don't need my sling. I don't need none of that stuff, but I like it. Enzo 88, what's up, Henry? It's fun. Tariq Smith, what's good? Let's have fun. Coda, what's up, nephew? What's up, nephew? The Everlasting Lawn, what's up? William Brown, what's up? Josh Smalls, what's good? So, Dom, the founder, what's good? So, again, like I said, Luis Melendez, what's good? I believe Jaron Boots Ennis has the talent. Again, everybody has their opinion. Everybody can tell you what they, think about. We won't know until he's in the ring. But does he need to face better competition? Obviously, right? It's almost impossible to tell what a fighter would be, right? You think about this, right? To give you guys an example, Easy Blends, what's good? When you look at it from this standpoint, right? Do you know what did we know what was going to happen between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford? No. I mean, in my opinion, it was a handful of people, right? A handful of people that thought that this was going to be a dominant performance on the part of Terrence Crawford. And Bomac is one of them. Bomac is one of them. Bomac is one of them. Bomac said, hey, listen, he going to dominate this boy. This ain't going to be close. This going to be an easy fight. And we all was guilty like, man, Bomac tripping. Bomac tripping. I'm like, easy fight. Bo got to say that because this is his fighter. Right? We all like this. Bomac saying this going to be an easy fight. I'm like, okay, an easy fight. No, nobody saw this being an easy fight like that. Bomac did. You understand? So with that said, again, we never know how fights are going to play out. We just don't know. You understand? And again, can Jaron Boots Ennis be dominating, and shock the world and beat Terrence Crawford? Possibly. Possibly. But it's Bomac wasn't tripping, H-Dub. Not at all. Not at all. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just never know. We don't know. Bulls will make that Crawford fight easy. I've been saying on Blue Eye Sports for years. Say nah, Blue. No, Coda, you've been saying that. You've been saying that. You know, and everybody's entitled to what they believe. I don't see that. I don't see that by any stretch of imagination that it'd be easy for Boots to just walk through Terrence Crawford. No, sir. You understand? I don't see that at all whatsoever. But to each their own. You understand? But again, you know, right now, let's be real. Okay, let me give you an example. Terrence Crawford is going to be 37 in September. He's going to be 37 in September. He ain't going back down to 47. He's not going back down to 147. We already know that. He'll be 37 in September. He ain't going back down to 147. He wants to create history. He wants to become undisputed in 3 to 4 separate weight classes. At 154, he's on the verge of that. He beats Israel Madrimov August 3rd. Terrence Crawford is going to hold the WBA WBO title. Errol Spence said that he wants to rematch Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence fights and beats Sebastian Fundora. Right? Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, they're going to fight in February. I'm told that Errol Spence and now Fundora is going to be pushed to February for whatever reason. Don't know why. But it's looking like that fight is going to be in February. Right? Okay. Errol Spence beats Sebastian Fundora or whomever. I don't believe that if Sebastian Fundora if Sebastian Fundora beats Errol Spence, he's gonna fight Terrence Crawford. No, sir. Terrence Crawford, but if Errol Spence win, he can fight him. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. February, man. I'm hearing the end of January, February. And that's because Tank is gonna fight Lomachenko in November. Now, I did hear that Errol Spence, it's a possibility they could make it in December, but they don't want to have 2 back-to-back situations like that. And so Tank and Lomachenko gonna fight in November. Canelo is he might fight in late September or October, and this is just what I'm hearing that they're gonna push it back. They're gonna push it back, man. So, but again, so if they fought, right? Let's say Terrence Crawford can get the fight with it's about Terrence Crawford. He's already a legend. He's already a Hall of Famer. Now he's just trying to set the bar as high as he possibly can. Like LeBron James with stat padding right now. Right? He's just trying to set the bar so far out of reach that people can't break it, right? If Terrence Crawford Savant, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So Terrence Crawford fight uh uh um what's dude name that got the IBF belt? I can't never remember this dude name. And that's Coda's boy. What's dude name that got the IBF belt at 154? No. That's not Coda's boy. Is it? Why I can't never pronounce this dude's name to save my life, man? Siri Bohachek. Yeah, that's his name. Corey Kelly, what's up? So if Terrence Crawford can get if Terrence Crawford could get the Bakram Muratali live fight, yeah, that's Coda's boy, right? If Terrence Crawford could get the Bakram Muratali fight, right? Who has the IBF title? So now Terrence Crawford fighting in August. Let's say Terrence Crawford could get another fight in December, and he could get the Bakram fight for the IBF title, right? If Terrence James Lee, what's up? If Shamar Clark, what's up? Salute to Jamaica. Petty Lamb, what's up? So if Terrence Crawford could get the Baha the Bakram fight, right? Murtaza, I can't pronounce his last name, and unify the belts. Now, let's say Errol Spence fights Sebastian Fundora in February. Because if he fights Fundora and beats Fundora in February, guess what he's not going to do? He ain't fighting in February, March, April, May. He ain't going to fight in May. He ain't going to fight in June. He might not fight again until August, which means that Terrence Crawford wouldn't be fighting again for another year if he wait for that fight. But if he gets the Bakram fight, let's say in January, let's say December, January fight, he unifies the belts, right? So Terrence Crawford can unify those belts. Get Errol Spence. Let's say he gets Errol Spence by, sometime next year. Then he could get the Canelo fight next year. The Boots Ennis fight is not going to happen. Don't make sense for Terrence Crawford right now. It just don't make sense. If you Terrence Crawford, if Boots comes to 154 and beats Bakram and wins the IBF title, he's the IBF champion at 147. Right now, if Boots Ennis goes to 154 and fights Bakram, right now, don't focus on trying to collect the belts at 47. Right now, you get the Bakram fight at 154. Make yourself the mandatory. Try to fight Bakram. Pick up the IBF title. Now, there's a reason for Terrence Crawford to fight you. You follow what I'm telling y'all? At that point in time, now, if you Jaron Ennis, you like, all right, now you fight me. Now it's a unification bout. Now it makes sense for Terrence Crawford. And it's going to make dollars. Now that's what, so right now, if they really want to fight Terrence Crawford and make a statement, that's it right now. That should be the plan. Hey, bro, tell Turkey Al-Sheikh right now. Hey, listen, we're not going to fight nobody at 147. We're going to fight Terrence Crawford. We want Terrence Crawford. And the way to make the Terrence Crawford fight is, right, to make Terrence Crawford have to fight you, get the Bakram fight right now. Montreal, Virginia Beach, what's up? Texas 16 South, what's good? That's even better, Texas 16 South. If you, Jaron Boots Ennis, you go fight Bakram, right? You understand? You got to put, Terrence Crawford is going to be 38 years old. Why is he fighting Boots for nothing? To give you guys an example, Jeffrey Brooks was good. When it was at 147, okay, to give you an example of what I'm trying to tell you guys. Tavares Matt, what's good? When I was trying to say make the fight, okay? Well, that's because Terrence Crawford had the belts at 147 and Boots was was on deck. So, and Errol Spence fight not going to happen at 47, then it makes sense for that fight to happen. But now that he moved up in weight, it doesn't make sense if you Terrence Crawford. It makes sense if you Terrence Crawford to go ahead and say, okay, cool. Now let me go ahead and let me get all these belts because I become undisputed in 3 separate weight classes. And if I fight Canelo down the road and beat Canelo and I become undisputed in 4 separate weight classes, my legacy, SMG Digital, what's good? Because Dan plus Don, Dan, what's up? Let me give you guys an example. There was a guy by the name of Michael Grant. I say this all the time, and I know many people don't know this. There was a guy by the name of Michael Grant. He was a heavyweight. He was considered the major threat at heavyweight. He was like Jaron Ennis is right now. He was bigger than everybody. He was athletic. He had power. He was strong. Michael Grant was that guy. He was that guy at the heavyweight division. He had the look. He was him. And they pushed for Michael Grant to fight Lennox Lewis, and Lennox Lewis continued to tell the world, hey, man, this dude ain't ready. But everybody was saying Lennox Lewis was scared. Cam, what's up, Femi? Lennox Lewis was scared because Lennox Lewis didn't have a chin. Lennox Lewis could get knocked out. Michael Grant had power. He was bigger than Lennox Lewis. He gonna knock Lennox Lewis out, right? And this is what they was calling for. Lennox Lewis like, bro, this dude ain't ready. He ain't ready. Right? And Lennox Lewis knocked out Michael Grant. Right? And guess what? And now Jay Guillory, what's up? And again, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen to Boots. But what I'm saying is, if Terrence Crawford was to do that to Jaron Boots Ennis, okay, guess what? Everybody's going to do what Lennox Lewis, what was done to Lennox Lewis, which was they was like, oh, well, everybody act like they didn't say Lennox Lewis was scared of Michael Grant. Everybody. Like it never even happened. It went away as quick as Lennox Lewis knocked him out. That's as quick as the fight, as quick as the whole conversation went away. He didn't get any credit for knocking out Michael Grant. None. They was like, if Oliver McCall can knock out Lennox Lewis, imagine what Michael Grant was going to do. Lennox Lewis went in there. Michael Grant was 31 wins with no losses, no draws, right? I'm going to tell y'all what his record was. I'm going to tell y'all what his record was. He was 30 wins, no losses, no draws, right? And he had 24 wins by way of knockout. Hold on, let me make sure. He had 20 some wins by way of knockout in 30 fights. And Michael Grant standing 6'8" with an 86-inch arm reach. His arm reach is longer. He's the same size as Nitty G. What's up, family? He's the same size. Stanley Bailey, what's good? Michael Grant was the same size as Tyson Fury. He's 6'8" with a 86-inch arm reach. Tyson Fury is 6'9" with an 85-inch arm reach. He's just slightly shorter than Tyson Fury with longer arms and was a knockout artist. Tyson Fury wasn't a knockout artist. And they said Lennox Lewis is scared. Mr. Stony Rock 31, what's up? Mr. Stony Rock said, but Grant had not fought anyone on the level or size of the. Okay, so Mr. Stony Rock, who did Jaron Ennis fight on the level and skills of Terrence Crawford? And Lennox Lewis, ironically enough, was coming off of beating the brakes off of Holyfield twice. The same way Terrence Crawford is coming off of beating the brakes off of Errol Spence. And guess what? Guess what, people? Otis the Great, what's up? Lennox Lewis knocked him out in the second round. Stoned him in the second round. And guess what happened? AZ Kane, what's up? And guess what happened? When you hear about Lennox Lewis and his legendary fights, does anybody talk about Michael Grant? Does anybody talk about Michael Grant? Anybody? When you think about Lennox Lewis, do you think about Michael Grant? Does anybody? Anybody? Nobody talks about him, huh? Nobody. So why was it worth Lennox Lewis to go through all that? So the same thing was happening at that time. Lennox Lewis is scared. Lennox Lewis is scared. Lennox Lewis is ducking. Lennox Lewis is making up excuses. It's the same thing. See, I lived through this era. So this is what I'm telling y'all. Boxing is Groundhog's Day. It just repeats itself. It's the same exact thing. And everybody was like, wait a minute. Michael Grant ain't fight nobody. Yeah, but he big, strong, athletic. He knocking people out. He could box. He the total package. But wait, he don't have a belt. Yeah, but he knocking out everybody. But wait, he ain't beating them. No, but he doing it. It's the same talking points. And I'm not saying that that's what Terrence Crawford is going to do to Boots. What I'm saying is if Terrence Crawford was to happen to do that to Boots or just beat him in general, the narrative is going to switch and nobody's going to even mention it. They're going to act like it never happened. Here's the difference. Here's what would have to happen. You see how people was doing the same thing to Floyd with Canelo? Here's the difference, and I'm going to explain this to y'all. Claymore Rain, my brother, what's up, family? He said, salute, Blue, I'm late for this one. This is the topic that should have been spoken on months ago. I've been talking on this so long, I just got, it got to the point where people start saying I'm hating on Boots. I switched up on, like, bro, I'm just telling y'all the facts of it, and then people just can't accept. People can't accept it. But I'm going to give y'all another example. I'm going to give y'all another example to go home with. Grandma OTG, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, do you think boxing need to bring other promoters from other fields to increase the viewership and notoriety like Cameron suggests with Shakur? I've been saying that, but boxing is the old man get off my lawn sport. Mr. Owner, what's up? Quincy Carter, what's good? Cordell Smith, what's good? The problem with boxing is that boxing likes to hide their corruption. That's what happens, great brother. And if they start, Great Vibe Ray, what's up? If boxing starts inviting and opening the door for people that's going to start telling the truth, then it's going to be in trouble. Why do you think they hide the numbers? Dragon Fang, what's good? Did they give you any solidified numbers with Tank Davis and Frank Martin? It just completely went away, didn't it? But when Tank fought Ryan Garcia, you couldn't stop hearing about the record numbers it did for Tank. But when they don't want you to know, all of a sudden it goes away and nobody cares. And if I mention it, then I'm a hater. Then you become a hater. See, fans in the sport of boxing, they don't like the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. Not at all. Fans are not in this to hear the truth. They're in this to be, it's just entertainment. So now I'm going to give y'all another example. Okay? And now I'm going to give you the flip side of it, of how it would be worth, why it would be worth it for Terrence Crawford, right? Now, obviously for Jaron Boots Ennis, it's worth it for him all the way around. Yep, I deal in facts over feelings. For Jaron Boots Ennis, it's worth it all the way around. He's in a win-win situation. You understand? So here is for Terrence Crawford. We're talking about why would it be worth it for Terrence Crawford, right? Now I gave you the Michael Grant, Lennox Lewis situation, right? Now I'm gonna give you another example. When Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo, more of the same talking points. I gotta get my hair done. More of the same talking points, right? Canelo Alvarez, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is scared. Floyd Mayweather is ducking. Floyd Mayweather will never fight a guy as big as Canelo Alvarez. Too big, too strong, too young. Floyd Mayweather too old. Reflexes ain't there. Floyd Mayweather ain't got it no more. Floyd Mayweather's the same age as Terrence Crawford right now. He's the same age as Terrence Crawford is right now. Right? Okay. Now, here's the difference. So, Floyd got in the ring with Canelo. Now, he didn't knock him out. Scott Ball looks good. Now, Lennox Lewis brutally knocked out Michael Grant. Floyd didn't knock out Canelo, but he outclassed him. Right? He made him look like he was 3 levels above Canelo Alvarez. He outclassed him. Right? Completely outclassed Canelo Alvarez. Now, LD Giles Jr., what's up? Now, here's why it was worth it for Floyd Mayweather to take the chance, because let's face it, the difference is that Canelo had fought guys like Shane Mosley. He fought the best guy in his division in Austin Trout, and the second best guy in his division, not named himself, which was Erislan de Lara. He unified the belts. He was a unified champion. So it was a different situation. Biz0128, what's good? Crypto Color Lights, what's good? Okay, so now he unified the division. So, okay, but it's still, Floyd was not going to get credit for beating Canelo Alvarez. He wasn't, right? Because the excuse immediately, right after Floyd beat him, Canelo was too green, he was too young, he wasn't ready, he was inexperienced, right? Floyd didn't benefit from beating him. But this is why it always reflects great on Floyd Mayweather's resume that he beat Canelo. Here's why it reflects. Duncan Pennews, Denzel Horton, what's good? Here's the reason why it reflects great on Floyd Mayweather in his career, and it adds to his legacy. It's because of what Canelo Alvarez did after losing to Floyd. Let me say it to y'all again. It's the accomplishments that Canelo Alvarez accomplished after Floyd. He only lost one. Now, he has some questionable wins, but he only on the record lost one time after losing to Floyd. And that was to Dimitri Bivol. And it is an asterisk by that in the eyes of many, because people say, well, Canelo Alvarez was daring to be great. Sam Abiva, what's good? Even though we know Canelo Alvarez wasn't quote unquote daring to be great, because he already beat the third best fighter at 175 and the champion in Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. He knocked out Sergey Kovalev. He was a world champion there. He already fought in that division. So when he fought against Dimitri Bivol, he lost against arguably the best fighter at 175. Now, we'll get a settlement on that fight, on who's the best. Is it Bivol or is it Artur-Beterbiev? We're gonna get an idea in October, right? But the facts remains is this, is that yeah, his height is gonna be an issue for Errol. So the facts remains is this. He lost to Dimitri Bivol City Boys, what's good? And Ron Toro, what's good? Shalom, King. But they gloss over it, and the reason they do that is because they're like, well, he went up. Bivol was too big. Kovalev is bigger than Bivol, and he's a way bigger puncher than Dmitry Bivol. But they say, well, Kovalev was washed. You understand? They got an excuse for everything. So okay, no problem. It's what Canelo did. He became undisputed. He's a 4-division champion. He beat Lara. He beat Austin Trout. He went to 160. He beat Triple G. He beat Danny Jacobs. He went to 168. Now, he didn't beat the monster and David Benavidez, but he beat Caleb Plant. He beat Billy Joe Saunders. He didn't beat the best guy, but he beat the second, the third, the fourth best guy. At 154, he beat the best guy, the second best guy, the third best guy. At 160, he beat Danny Jacobs. He beat Triple G. He beat the two guys best outside himself. Johnny Elegant, what's good? Mark Miller, what's good? So, Kenneth Neal, what's good? Now, it was worth Floyd. It benefited Floyd. Now, if Canelo went on his career and didn't accomplish these things, him fighting and beating Canelo would have went away the same way Lennox Lewis knocked out Michael Grant. All true. Mark Miller, what's up? But because of what Canelo did after that, right, it made Floyd's win look even better. But they still try to put an asterisk by it. Damon Madison, what's good? They still try to put an asterisk by it and tell you, yeah, but when he lost to Floyd, he was still too green. He wasn't ready. Chris Esperon, what's good? They still try to put an asterisk by it. Still. You understand? So let's say Terrence Crawford is to fight and beat Jaron Boots Ennis. He beats Jaron Boots Ennis, and Jaron Boots Ennis, after that, goes on to have the career that Canelo Alvarez had after losing to Floyd. Well, then it would benefit Terrence Crawford. Then it would benefit J. Cole, what's up? Jamie and Manny Sr., what's up? Then it would benefit Terrence Crawford. But I promise you, if he fights Jaron Ennis and beats Jaron Ennis, guess what? And Boots don't go on to have the career. It'll be forgotten. Out of Sports Guy said, BS. What's BS? What's BS? What's BS? What's she? Oh, soup. Mm-hmm. What's BS, bro? I'm just telling y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? He was a unified champion with 41. Oh yeah, we know it's nonsense. We know the narrative, but again, that I'm just Diab. What's good? Now again, I'm glad you said that. Right? That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. The Sports Guy. That's my point exactly. Canelo had beat the second and best guy in his division outside of himself. The best three fighters at 154 at the time was Amjad Diab. What's good? The best three fighters at 154 was Canelo, Erislandy Lara, and Austin Trout. He beat Lara and Trout, unified the belts, and had 40 fights. And they said he was too green. So imagine, who did Boots fight and beat right now? He didn't unify the belts. He didn't fight the 1, 2, or 3 guy in his division. right? So imagine Terrence Crawford beats him right now. What is going to be the talking point? It's going to be the same exact thing as it is with Michael Grant. A great, talented fighter that was not ready. And they're going to sweep it right under the rug. Crypto Color Like Tech, he said Laura got right. I believe so too. But at the end of the day, right? I believe so too. But at the end of the day, Canelo got in. It was a close fight, and Canelo was in the ring with him. Airport production, what's good? You understand? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, he was in the ring with him, is what I'm saying. Devin Robinson, Boots can bounce back. And I'm not saying Boots can't win. I'm just saying when people are saying like, I'm telling you why it more than likely is not going to happen. Michael Laws, that's good. When Terrence Crawford has his sights set on this. This is why I keep telling you guys this, right? If I'm Boots Ennis and I'm telling Eddie Hearn, you're going to do one or two things. If you want the Terrence Crawford fight, go to 154. Not now, right now. Go to 154. Try to push the IBF and say, listen, we need y'all to mandate the fight. NOK, what's up? We need y'all to mandate the fight, but Bakaram for the IBF title. We get that fight. We win that title. It only makes sense now. Chris Lag, what's good? It makes sense, right? If his next fight, hey, bro, Eddie Hearn can make the fight happen with Bakaram and Boots Ennis. And Turkey Al-Sheikh is willing to put up big money. Make Bakaram versus Boots Ennis the co-main event for Artur Beterbiev Dimitri Bivol fight. There you have it. Or for Bakaram, you got the heir of His Excellency Prince Turkey Al-Sheikh. You got the heir of His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh. Hey, tell him, listen, we can make a major fight with Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis if we go through these steps, which was to be the Bakaram fight. And then you offer Bakaram amount of money that he can't refuse, put him as the co-main event against Boots. Boots and Bakaram for the IBF. He's the IBF champion at 147. So it's not like it's a shocker to see him move up one weight class and be the mandatory and fight there. And it's a big fight, right? You make that fight happen. He beats Bakaram. Guess what? Now you can sell to Turkey. I'm dropping too much game on y'all. Now you can sell the Prince Turkey Al-Sheikh. Hey, listen. Now we can put this money behind Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis, and it's a unification bout. And it's a unification bout. You want to force Terrence Crawford hand? There you have it. Mr. Wonder, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "Fighters fight the fights that need fighting. Are there any fighters that refuse to have other fighters be able to claim that the champs are afraid to fight them?" He said, "Fighters fight the fights they need fighting. Are there any fighters that refuse to have other fighters be able to claim that their champs are afraid to fight?" Oh, you saying that? I mean, the fighters know that fighters ain't scared. They may be wary. They know who's who, but they ain't afraid. He said, but he won't fight Benavidez. I mean, why would he do that? Extreme was good. Extreme said BF said BF never said that. And I even if he did, I don't care. It's my brother. Stop trying to cause division. Giovanni Walker, what's good? Terrence Crawford is too small for Benavidez, man. Come on, man. and styles make fights. You gotta put yourself in position. Styles make fights, man. Yeah, so when you saying that, fighters can, how many likes we got, man? Get the likes up, man. And subscribe to the new channel, man, because I'm about to start posting on it. Kenny Neal was good. Easy. The question is, will Boots and Bozy get on board the balls in their court if they want the fight? There's a path, and they have the resources now between Eddie and Turkey. Right. Bay Area business. What's up, family? Shay McKinney, what's up? That's what I'm saying. Right. You can go the route of right now, if you want to, you go the route and say, hey, Bakram, he's the key to Terrence Crawford. But if you say, all right, we're going to fight Stanionis next, you ain't trying to fight Terrence Crawford. It's just that simple. This is not rocket science. Michael Lord, what's good? Let me put the link to the new channel in the chat. This is not rocket science. You want Terrence Crawford fight? No problem. Here's how you get the Terrence Crawford fight. You want the Terrence Crawford fight? No problem. Here's how you get the Terrence Crawford fight. The key to Terrence Crawford is Bakram. Plain and simple. Why is Bakram the key to Terrence Crawford fight? Because you get the Bakram fight, you get the belt. You get the belt. Terrence Crawford wants to be unified champion at 154 pounds. Now he got to go through you. And guess what? It even makes even better sense. Let me tell you why. Because guess what? Keep in mind, Errol Spence and Fundora, they're not going to fight until February, which means they ain't going to be ready to fight Terrence Crawford until July. Right? Which means that it makes sense now, the road to undisputed for Terrence Crawford, because now Terrence Crawford fights Israel Madrimov in August. He'll be the the WBA, WBO champion. You fight and beat Bakram, okay? Now you are the IBF champion, right? Y'all are on the same side of the street, right? Now you fight Shad McKinney. What's up? Now you fight Terrence Crawford can fight. You can set up Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis while Errol Spence is fighting Sebastian Fundora. That gives Terrence Crawford an easier path, right? Guess what? It opens the door for Terrence Crawford, okay, to quickly gain undisputed. You understand what I'm telling y'all? Now the road for Terrence Crawford to become undisputed just got it became that much faster. Click the link to the new channel. The link is right there in the chat. Right? So now if you Terrence Crawford, right? Now, guess what? Okay, I could fight Israel Madrimov in August and beat him. Then after I beat Israel Madrimov in August, I can fight Boots Ennis in December, January and beat him. I'm speaking from the eyes of Terrence Crawford. Don't come here. Oh, you saying he automatically gonna be? Listen to what I'm saying. If you Terrence Crawford, I could fight Israel. I could fight Israel Madrimov in August and beat him. I can fight Boots Ennis. Let's say Boots Ennis fights the co-main event against Bakram in October, right? Now Terrence Crawford. That's only 2 months from being removed. So Terrence Crawford could fight Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis beats Bakram. Terrence Crawford could fight Boots Ennis in February. He fights Boots Ennis in February. That's around the same time Errol Spence and Fundora is fighting. He beats Boots Ennis. Guess what? He can get before the year is up, right? And before his birthday, he can get the Errol Spence Fundora winner. He can fight and beat Errol Spence Fundora winner. And guess what? Now he's undisputed at 154, at 140, 147, 154. 3-division undisputed champion. He's historic. Right? He's an icon living. You understand? He's a walking icon at that point in time. I am a walking icon now. Okay, so now guess what? Now guess who ain't gonna turn you down now, and gonna be impossible to turn you down? Canelo Alvarez. Now you Terrence Crawford. You got one more fight before you retire. Canelo Alvarez at 168. You can bulk up and you can fight Canelo Alvarez at 168 now. And guess what? You bulk up, you fight Canelo Alvarez at 168, and you beat Canelo Alvarez. You a 4-division undisputed champion, right? And you sail off into the sunset. You sail off into the sunset now. And it works, yeah, exactly. It works both ways for Boots. Boots is is it becoming undisputed more important at 147 than getting the Terrence Crawford fight? That's what it boils down to. Cool Jazz, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, fam? Just showing love. I appreciate you, King." It makes all the sense in the world. Damon Matty Senior, brother in the super chat. Much love, family. And he said, "True spoke. Salute. Appreciate you." And guess what? It also opens, if you Boots Ennis, it don't open, just open it. Listen, it opens the door for Errol Spence as well. Because if Errol Spence beats Fundora, and let's say he rematches Terrence Crawford, he beats Terrence Crawford. Now you Boots Ennis, you get an opportunity to fight Errol Spence as well. No, J-Man, I'm not saying they chasing Canelo. I just gave you a scenario. They're not chasing Canelo. They chase Canelo as the end goal because either which one of them outside of Boots, if it's Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, they fight and beat Canelo, they're going to retire. You want that Canelo. You need Canelo for a legacy. What you mean? There's no such thing as don't chase Canelo. You got to chase the best. Canelo's a legacy fight. Canelo is still a legacy fight. You got to chase Canelo. It's still a legacy fight. And it's an opportunity. If you fight and beat Canelo Alvarez, right? It means a lot. But if Boots go with the plan and fight Stanionis in October and then Mario Barrett, well, then the Terrence Crawford fight is not going to happen. It's simple. As simple as that. Simple. As simple as that. How many likes we got, man? Get the likes up. It's just that easy, man. It's just that easy. Yeah, because Canelo knows that style. Canelo just said it. It's a tough style matchup. Cam says Shakur versus Zabeta. Let's get to that. Yeah, I talked about that already. That ain't happening. Cam, if Shakur signs with Eddie Hearn, Oscar just told you it ain't happening. I just told you that. Told you that. It works on so many levels for everybody involved. But again, if you don't follow this path, why would Terrence Crawford alter his path just to satisfy your path? It don't make sense. Lil said it. What's up? Yeah, Errol versus Canelo. Like all of these fights is major. Mr. Holmes, what's up? I need y'all to click the link, subscribe to the new channel, man. The link is to the new channels in the chat. I need y'all to click the link, subscribe to the new channel, man. Let's get that channel up to 2,000 subscribers. I was going to bring on Tevin Farmer, but my head is itching, man. I got to get my hair done. I was going to bring on Tevin, but he's on the plane, man. And Bernie is training. I was going to bring on Bernie too, but he's training. They're training right now. So, yeah, that would be the plan. But Eddie Hearn said it. This is what Eddie Hearn said. He said, listen, we are focusing on Eddie Hearn said, oh, we chasing we got business to handle at 147. Then you don't want the Terrence Crawford fight. He said Turkey Al-Sheikh said, this is what Eddie Hearn said. He said Turkey Al-Sheikh said, will Jaron Ennis fight? He said, will Jaron Ennis fight? Terrence Crawford. And Jaron Ennis said, Box Latino TV, what's up? And Boo said, man, send the contract. I'll sign it yesterday. And Eddie Hearn said, I told him, wait. No. Let's fight in October against and the co-main event to Bivol Beterbiev, and then we can fight Terrence Crawford sometime in 2025. Well, there you have it. He said we got business to handle at 147 and unify the belts. Well, there you have it. And I'm not opposed to that either. Don't matter to me. But if you unify the belts, it got to be against it has to be against Enis Stanionis, because who's the WBC is Mario Barrios. Who's the IBF champion at one? I mean, the WBA, the WBO champion at 147. Oh, it's Brian Norman Jr. So unless he could fight Brian Norman Jr., I like that fight as well. He fight Brian Norman Jr. I love that fight. He fights Stanionis. I love that fight. He fight it got to be Brian Norman or Stanionis. It has to be one of the two. Brian Norman or Stanionis. Tariq Wilson has said it's all over the net. What's all over the net? You only get one shot. What's up, family? The WBA champion is Stanionis. He said it's all over the net. What are you talking about? The WBC ordering Shakur versus Zepeda. Oh, Shakur versus Zepeda. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna. Well, but that's what I don't understand. Why are they ordering it? Why does the WBC have to order something that Shakur wants? Make it make sense. That doesn't even make sense. The WBC talking about they're gonna order it for what? That's silly. Think about that. Shakur said he wants to fight William Zepeda. Zepeda is the challenger. They ordering what? What they telling or Zepeda take the fight or lead the rankings? Come on, man. We gotta make this make sense. It got to be on Zepeda because Oscar is trying to hold the fight hostage so Shakur signs to him. Yeah. Well, the WBC better do their due diligence. But again, you see how these are the politics in the sport of boxing. They ordering Zepeda. They forcing Zepeda to fight Shakur, but not forcing Canelo to fight David Benavidez. Make this make sense. And I love the idea, but do it to everybody. Don't pick and choose who you do it with. Do it with everybody. You understand? If you're going to do it to Zepeda, do it to Canelo as well. Period. But listen, that's my time, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love, man. Much love to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Support your boy Blue. Supporting the grind, man. I appreciate y'all. Much love. That's my time. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow on time, man. Much love to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.